Imagine walking into a restaurant for a special evening, only to be met with cold stares and a refusal of service. That's exactly what happened to this black couple when a waiter blatantly told them they weren't welcome unless they left or spent more money. Humiliated but determined, they didn't let the moment crush their spirits. Instead, they turned the experience into something no one saw coming, an act of resilience and empowerment that would change their lives and the restaurant forever. In today's video, we'll uncover how this couple took an injustice and flipped the script in a way that left everyone stunned, including the very waiter who denied them. Stay tuned to see how they went from being customers turned away to making the ultimate decision about who stays and who goes. This is a story you won't want to miss. The couple had been looking forward to this night for weeks, a chance to unwind and enjoy each other's company after long days at work. They walked into the restaurant, dressed their best, ready to savor a meal in what was known as one of the nicest spots in town. But instead of being greeted with a warm smile, they were met with an icy glare from the waiter. Without hesitation, he made it clear they weren't welcome. He claimed the table was reserved and insisted they order something expensive immediately or leave. Confused and embarrassed, the couple glanced around, noticing other diners whispering and watching. The atmosphere grew heavier with each passing second, but this wasn't the first time they'd faced something like this. Quietly, they exchanged a look, a silent agreement not to let this moment define them. What happened next would shock everyone. As the couple sat in silence, the weight of the situation bore down on them. The waiter returned, this time more aggressive, demanding they order something off the premium menu or leave immediately. His words dripped with disdain, and it was clear he didn't expect them to stand up for themselves. Around the room, other diners pretended not to notice, though a few exchanged uneasy glances. Instead of causing a scene, the couple decided to leave quietly, but not before asking for the manager. That's when they learned the real twist. The waiter wasn't just rude. He was also the owner's nephew, and complaints about him had been brushed aside for years. Outside, the couple sat in their car, replaying the humiliation they'd just endured. But instead of letting anger consume them, an idea began to form. What if they could change this story completely? The idea took hold that very night, growing stronger with every passing moment. The couple couldn't stop thinking about how they had been treated, but instead of dwelling on the pain, they decided to take action. They began researching the restaurant, uncovering its financial struggles and its reputation in the community. As it turned out, theirs wasn't the first complaint about the rude waiter. Others had been treated poorly, and whispers of mismanagement had been circulating for months. Driven by a mix of determination and justice, the couple made a bold move. They reached out to the restaurant's owner, presenting themselves as interested buyers. At first, the idea seemed far-fetched. Could they really pull this off? But the more they dug into the details, the more they realized this wasn't just about purchasing a business. It was about rewriting a narrative and reclaiming their dignity. Just when everything seemed to be aligning, the couple hit an unexpected roadblock. The owner, intrigued by their offer, agreed to a meeting but insisted they meet at the restaurant. As they walked back into the place that had humiliated them, they were met with the familiar face of the waiter, who now seemed more smug than ever. It didn't take long to figure out why. The owner had shared the potential deal with his nephew, hoping it might motivate him to shape up. Instead, the waiter saw it as a threat and began spreading rumors among staff and regulars that the couple was trying to ruin the restaurant's legacy. Tensions escalated quickly, with the waiter using every opportunity to sabotage the negotiations. The couple realized they weren't just dealing with a bad employee. They were up against someone determined to stop them at all costs. The couple didn't let the waiter's antics deter them. Instead, they doubled down, gathering testimonies from others who had faced similar treatment. Armed with this evidence, they returned to the owner, who was now faced with a tough decision. The business was struggling, and the couple's offer was his best chance to save it. In a dramatic meeting, the couple laid everything on the table: their vision for the restaurant, their desire to create a welcoming space for everyone, and the damage the waiter had caused. The owner, visibly conflicted, finally agreed to sell, but with one condition: the waiter could stay on staff if he changed his behavior. The couple surprised everyone by agreeing, but with a twist. On their first day as owners, they called a staff meeting and gave the waiter one last chance. When he showed no remorse, they handed him his termination letter on the spot, ensuring that respect and fairness would define the restaurant's future. With the waiter gone, the couple set out to transform the restaurant into a space that celebrated inclusivity and kindness. They revamped the menu, renovated the space, and focused on creating a warm atmosphere where everyone felt welcome. Word spread quickly about the changes, and soon the restaurant became a thriving hub for the community. People who had once felt excluded now found a place they could call their own. The couple's story inspired many, proving that standing up against injustice can lead to meaningful change. As for the waiter, he became a distant memory, a reminder of what had been left behind. The couple looked back on their journey with pride, knowing they had turned a painful moment into an opportunity to build something better. Their restaurant wasn't just a business. It was a symbol of resilience, hope, and second chances.